My name is Josue. I'm a high schooler. I attend KIPP San Francisco College Prep. I'm a part of IO, which stands for Inspiring Young Emerging Leaders. It's a program for high schoolers that are passionate about helping their community and learn about environmental and social justice. In IO, each student creates a CAP project, which stands for Community Action Project, on an issue we care about. I will introduce my CAP project, which is a food justice and what work is being done to address the problems with food insecurity. I want to share resources that people should know about food justice and about food banks. I volunteer and interview someone at SF Marin Food Bank. This topic is important to me because it resonates with my daily life as I receive nutritious food from my church. And I would like everyone to access free and healthy foods. Thank you. Hi, my name is Josue Velasquez. I'm a high schooler. I will be interviewing Christian.
Hi, my name is Christian. I am the volunteer coordinator here at the San Francisco Marin Food Bank, and I've been working here about 8 years now.
Thank you. Let's begin for the first question. So the first question is, have you ever had a moment that the food bank has completely changed how you view hunger?
So I think I can confidently say that every day working here changes my view on hunger because being from a Filipino, Asian American household, food is always at the forefront of our priorities. My family always made it a point to make sure that we have food on the table, and I've never had to use any kind of food assistance. Thankfully, gratefully, I never had to use it. But seeing people that use it every day really kind of humbles me and humbles everyone here at the food bank because we see every day the type of people that need food bank food, and it's people that we see and interact with every single day. They look just like us, they live amongst the same circles as us, and you just never know who needs food assistance. So just the everyday work honestly gives us a different worldview on hunger and things like that.
Thank you. Now to the second question. What is one small behind the scenes task that's more important than people realize?
One behind the scenes task that a lot of people might not think about is our programs team, because our programs team, just one of the many things they do is when we get food in the food bank, we get all different types of food, but we also try to personalize the food to the community that we serve.
My name is Christian.
So we're sending food out, for example, to maybe a more Asian part of San Francisco. You know, if we have more Asian-based ingredient things like bok choy, you know, we might try and prioritize sending that to the Asian communities because they know how to use it. They use it in a lot of their dishes. And then, a lot of times we have excess, so we're able to send bok choy out to the Latin American communities, the black communities, and then we're able to show them how to use it as well. And I think what that does is, one, it not only creates a familiar kind of grocery list for people that need food, but we can also expand people's horizons when it comes to different dishes and different types of produce. And I think that's an underrated quality, or underrated task that our team at the food bank here does.
Filipino and Asian American culture, we're always about sharing food, and food is culture.
Third question.
But
what is something people misunderstand?
my family personally, they always made it a point to make sure that we have food, no matter what's going on. We always.
In my opinion, one of the most misunderstood things about the food bank is, especially here in San Francisco, a lot of people think that we're only serving the homeless. Now, we of course are serving the homeless every day through our programs and partners. However, only about 3% of what we send out goes out to the homeless. So they're getting fed, but again, they only account for 3%. That means 97% of the food that we send out goes out to, again, people that we see just every day. Because we never know what people are struggling with, we never know what people are going through. And San Francisco is just a difficult city to make things work. It's one of the most expensive places to live in the entire country. So a lot of folks out there need our help.
Thanks. The second question.
Thank you.
What is one small behind the scenes task?
Fourth question.
That's more important
What is one food item you personally always hope ends up help in
One
donation.
behind-the-scenes task that's more important that more people realize.
So,
I think
when it comes to
it's not even
food that
something
comes
I
into the
do,
food
it's something
bank,
that a different team that we have here at the food bank
you know,
does.
maybe I'll
So
just
our
go a little
programs
topical
team,
here,
what they do is
but
they're in
at the
charge
time of
making
recording
sure
this,
that every
it's
food
May
bank has
2025,
the correct amount of
and
food every
we're in
week.
kind of an egg
We also
crisis.
make an
Eggs are
effort
double, triple the
to
prices at a lot of
personalize the food
places,
as best we
and a lot of
can.
people worry about the
For
food bank.
example,
But
we'll do
luckily,
things where,
we still get
for
eggs every
example,
single
we get
week.
bok
Eggs
choy.
are our
Bok choy is
main protein
traditionally
source,
Asian ingredients,
and eggs are
because
something that we do
more
have to
Asians
buy
know what to do with
sometimes.
it,
But
we might
because we're a
try our best to
nonprofit,
send
because
that
we're a
more to the
warehouse,
Asian
we can get it in
community.
bulk,
And then if we
and so
have
we get a really good
Right,
rate,
if
and we
and
get
when
it
we do
straight
send
from
it
the
to maybe
supplier.
a Latin American
So
community
while it
or a Black
unfortunately is
community,
still difficult for
we're able to
individuals
give
to get
them,
eggs,
tips
we're still able to get eggs for our
something like
community,
bok choy.
and I'm
So
always glad to see that.
not
in
only
the
are we
food
trying
bank.
to get food that's familiar
Thank
to
you. Our
what
last
people know in their life,
question 5
we're also trying to
is,
expand.
if the food bank had a mascot based on what you see day to day, what would it be?
If the food bank had a mascot, this might be a cop-out answer, but I think it's the community. The community is our mascot because while the food bank, everyone gives us our praise and we appreciate that. We can't do what we do without the community. At the time of recording this, the food bank, we have around 200 employees full time, but across all of our sites, we have a daily average of 200 volunteers. So if we didn't have volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So maybe a cop-out answer or a boring answer, but I think the mascot of the food bank would be the people, the community, and everyone who's involved in helping feed our community.
Thank you, Christian. And that's all for the interview. Thank you for your time, Christian. And I'll be giving a QR code at the top of the corner somewhere. And it's a link that you can donate for a project that I'm doing. So thank you. Please click that or research that QR code. And thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, Christian.
Yep.
After the video, I would like to conclude that I will share what I've learned through the interview and any other ways you, as the viewer, can take action. I have learned that there is plenty of people that are willing to help the world and help address issues such as people's struggle with food insecurity. As I researched this topic, I learned that there is a large community, not only unhousehold people who receive food donations as a means of need. I also surprised to learn that there is a daily average 250 people who volunteered in the SF banks. After viewing my media piece, I hope that people understand that although there's a lot of people struggling with food access to healthy food, there's actually a lot of people in the world that want and are working hard to decrease food for hunger and poverty. Learn more and donation or volunteering in the SF Marin Food Bank. There's the website in the link description. I will post it somewhere between these areas. A QR code you can scan for a donation for SF Marin Food Bank. And thank you.